Well, Skilla Baby recently got shot in a drive by shooting Yayo. Monty, I spoke to his Menachanti, called his guy Rocket Roko K, because you got to, Skilla Baby, I know Skilla Baby, he was around a lot, man, shout to Rocket. Shout out to, Skilla Baby. Shout to, everybody in Detroit, yeah, definitely well. 20 rounds were fired at his vehicle. He got grazed in the head, shot in the leg, and shot in the hand right. And I think he performed like that same night. He performed at 42 Doug Concerti, God is good. Man, he's lucky, but I spoke to his manager. I was like, yo, he got the Richard Miller, you got to tell him to get the Bulletproof. That's one thing, that was our thing, gun it like before. You go get the watch or the Ferrari, go get the Bulletproof, would have pinged off, but God bless him. I'm a big fan of Skilla Baby, and a lot of artists in Detroit, but I know how Detroit is, man, It's a crazy place, man, and it ain't hard to find somebody, because it's smaller than New York. So I feel like everybody know everybody, and it's real dangerous out there, so No, I would say, get the BP, get one of them Escalade Vs and bulletproof it. That's what I told him, yay. It's sad that you have to do that, because you're a successful rapper, if you in Detroit, Cali, New York, I think you should have at least one be bulletproof vehicle if you're going to buy a Richard Mill or buy a watch for you. No one 8 Beland. Be on with L epist of you all and end. If I want you to be in you, you will be a you are re you are you have I you be you are be I be you are we and if you by you by you and yeah we you are you Why not make sure your security is right? That's the thing, a lot of artists. They don't want to pay for the security. When until it's too late, we wish Pop Smoke would have had better security. We wish he would have had 2 with AR-15s around the house. We wish PNB Rock would have had better security. We wish MXXX would have had better security. We wish Jusu World would. Did you know I wouldn't say better security? His situation was different, but a better decision maker around him to tell him. Yo, I'll take that. Because I know if I'm on a plane and he got to swallow, yo, give me them drugs, man, there was always. I like that around you, that want to see better, even if they got to do a little time. So for me, I just be like, security, make sure you're good. Make sure you secure, have in the back of the truck too with the AR-15s, or have a driver and have that bulletproof, level. For we did it. You got all the money in the world. You want to make sure you secure the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because rappers, come on, they get shot every day, killed every day, that ain't. Nothing new, like how much is a bulletproof Escalade or a bulletproof Durangoy mean? It varies it. I think it varies on a company like you get the Escalade V. You get that, and then that's a lot of work because they got 2 bulletproof. The doors and they got to bulletproof. The windows, you probably spend like 100 and change to bulletproof the Caracal. Now you personally had a bulletproof car, yeah. 50 gave me that. We all had one. Banks had one, 50 had one, we all 3 had. Bulletproof Carcel, right. So what did you have exactly? Like what kind of Karam? I had a Suburban. Chevy Suburban, it was level 4 glass, was real thick now, the glass is thinner. So now you could actually roll them windows down on the bulletproof car. So cause now they have better technology, of course, that was 0405, so it's better. Police used to be kind of tight when they pulled us over cause the back windows couldn't roll down, so it's tinted on. Once you tell them it's bulletproof, they used to get spooked hands bulletproof. What the you talking about? I'm an artist who the are you like, And so they always used to like they with my man one day. And I remember, we got pulled over. He was in Escalade, and they pulled over. My man was in the car, my homie. He was driving at the time, cool dude. And they was like bulletproof. Truck guy like that. I was like, damn. So it gets hot after it was hot. You're an artist, and the police pull you over and You can't roll on the back windows, but now they got you can roll on the back windows. The front windows go all the way down. They got thinner glass like you get a Cybertruck. The doors are already bulletproof, so you could do the windows. The windows are probably like 40-30, so something to look into. Well, your Bentley got shot up after the mix, my yeah Paulo, right? You were in the car when it happened? No. I was in my bulletproof truck. Oh, so someone else was driving it. Yeah, so somebody else was driving that car, and that car was a white Bentley 24s on it. At that time, too many people didn't have Bentleys back then, and they shot that up. I seen them shooting it. The bullets went through there, but it actually held up kind of good. Like the bullets went through the door and stuff. But nobody got hit. God was good at that point. And I was in a bulletproof truck. Because we used to always be in them shits, everybody. Knew we had even Fat Joe, everybody, we the henchmen, everybody. Knew we had the bulletproof trucks at a point. Listen, I was at the award show. I actually won an award for Mashup of the Year that night, but because of all the nonsense that was happening on stage, it ends up getting shut down early, so I never got to accept my award. But I was there, in the area. Didn't see the shooting, I don't think I was outside when that happened, but what was it like? To be sitting in your bulletproof car, seeing the car that they thought you were in getting shot up, it was crazy. Two of my mans was in the car, my man Load Mac, rest in peace. He was in the car, and it was crazy because my man hit the gas and loy. His adrenaline was rushing so much that he jumped out the car. So, when he jumped out the car, I'm like, get in the bulletproof. I check him to see if he hit. He'd not hit, but God willing, nobody was hit, you know what I mean? But the shooter was, close up. You walk by, you're not paying attention. You on your phone. He walks by, doubles back, and you just see the car shaking you. Just the bullets is hitting that glass flying, and you just see in the car matter. A fact, there was 3 in the car, 1 in the back, 2 in the front, so you just see ducking, shaking. Cause that thunder was hitting the car, and then my man hit the gas, and then the passenger side. Shot door open, the shooter dipped. Off my man was like, run him over, and I was like, now I'm going to. I was like, that was my man Africa. Run him over. So it was kind of funny because that's my African, them African crazy. Run him over because we could have ran him over in the BP, but if we would have took that chance, we could have ran somebody else over and caught a whole charge for nothing. Yeah, like Suganite. So we took we took the Bentley, and I got a Boom Boom John with a Bentley. Shout out to my brother. My brother drove it to my crib, all shot up, big asshole. So it got shot on the passenger side, not the windshield, nothing, but it was same. That's going on now it's worse. So they got switches. They got with the switch, you hold that down and it just sound like a chainsaw going off. They emptying whole clips in 3 seconds, you know what I mean? It's wild. You got people out here on live with the switch guns, fully auto, and they don't even know the feds watch all that they think just because they delete it. It's gone. But nah, that's screen recorded, that's archived, it's digital evidence. Now once they get on, you gone. They not playing, they waiting for you to slip up, and now with AI and surveillance cameras, they can trace every single step. Like, bro, you walk into the store with a mask. They still know it's you off the way you walk, off the clothes, off the shoes. They got your phone pinging off the tower the same time you drop the location on your story. It's like people setting theyself up all day, every day. They think they being real, they think they proving a point, but really, they giving them all the tools to build the case, and once they build the case, it's over. They knocking on your door at 5 a.m. It's pulling up 20 deep with warrants and federal charges. It don't matter how rich you are if you're not smart. No. You're done. That's why I always say, bro, security, first piece of mind first. You gotta live long enough to enjoy what you earned. Ain't no point in dying over a watch or over flexing for some likes on the gram. Nah, that ain't it. Bro, if you really made it, protect it. Get the BP, get the level 4 ride keep. 1 in the trunk, don't post where you are in real time, and make sure the people around you value your life more than the fame or the clout. But that's the thing, bro. People don't get it. They think it's black and white. Either you tell or you're the bad guy. But in the world I come from, in the environment I was raised in, it's deeper than that. It's layered, it's emotional, and it's dangerous. You see, that night, man, it could have gone left so quick. Load Mac could have died right there. I could have been next. For what? For being somewhere I wasn't even supposed to be. For showing up at a Hoodos event knowing damn well there's tension in the air. But I was young. I was outside. I had the chain on, the truck on 24s. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to shine. But you learn, bro. You grow up. You start to realize, ain't nothing glamorous about ducking bullets. Ain't nothing cool about watching your homie jump out a car while it's still rolling, screaming, heart pounding. That underscore stays with you. It never leaves your mind. I see it every time I close my eyes. People ask, well, why won't you cooperate? Why not help the police? Man, because in my world, that ain't even a question. Know what happened? Know what happened? You know what happens to people who talk? You know what happens to people who snitch even for a so-called good reason? They don't get passes. There ain't no sympathy in the streets. There's just codes. And once you break that code, you're done, but I'm not stupid either. I don't mean I'm out here moving reckless. I just learned to move different. I learned that not every fight is worth fighting. Not every party is worth going to. You gotta pick and choose. Your battles, or the street will choose them for you. Like I said, bro, I'm not glorifying it. I'm not trying to be no fake tough guy. I'm just telling you what it is, what it's really like when you live this. People don't realize it costs money to survive this life. You catch a case? That's $50,000 just to start. Got bodies involved? 100 bands minimum? And that's if you got a good lawyer? If not, you're done. You're cooked. So yeah, I'm cautious now. I think about where I go, who I'm with, what I post. 'Cause all it takes is one night to change your life forever. One wrong move, one hater, one thirsty underscore who wants to make a name, and boom, it's over. But back to your question, if I saw the shooter, and his mama begged me to speak, bro, I couldn't do it. I'd pray for her, I'd cry with her, but I couldn't break that code. Not because I don't feel for her, because the moment I do that, I'm no longer me. I'm no longer the man these streets know. And believe it or not, that SH*T follows you forever. They'll never look at you the same. Your name gets dirty. Your family gets threatened. You can't walk into your old block again. You're a ghost in your own city. And some people deserve jail. That's true. There's monsters out here. Straight up demons. People who do stuff so dark, you don't even want to say it out loud. I get that. But the law ain't my savior. That system don't love me. Never did. So what do? I stay out the way. I learn from my losses. Protect
my energy.
I don't beef for clout. I don't chase death for validation. I live with the trauma, and I try to turn that pain into something real, into a lesson. Because when the smoke clears, when your fame fades, when them lights go off and the crowd stops cheering, all you got left is your decisions. You gotta live with them every single day.